Good morning. It's a beautiful day here in Columbus, Ohio. And I just think I'll just do a little garden tour because we've got so much rain. Um, it's just really crazy. So I'm going to show y'all the other side. But let me show y'all. Did I show y'all my peaches? I try to put a cover. And this ain't no real cover, y'all. And we had real bad rain last night. But I wanted to cover. Look at my two little plums. If I never see them again, I know that this tree can produce fruit. Y'all, those are baby plums. It's the cutest thing, but I was trying to protect it. So I shouldn't be doing this while I'm talking to y'all. But I'm gonna move that up a little bit higher because I got two. The rest of them disappeared, but they was even smaller. But just to know that it produced fruit is good enough for me. And so my peaches, y'all see them? Then I see those ants. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Like the peaches again is loaded. It's loaded with fruit. Like it's the first year. I don't know if y'all can see that because I can see sun in my eyes. But it's loaded. It's loaded with fruit, y'all. And all of my apple trees. But that peach over there that did good the last year is not doing nothing this year. I don't know. I will fertilize it though. Look, y'all, my blackberries. Y'all see the birds is sitting there trying to wait on these. And they don't need no waiting. But y'all, so my green beans, here's my corn in the bucket. Corn in the buckets is stretching out. But my green beans, I put the trellis up. So this is the trellis that usually they grow up. Some of them could be bush beans and some of them pole beans. Again, I'm not sure because my stuff got all tossed around. I don't know where that rabbit is, but it rained really hard. The leaves, they look good. I'll keep them sprayed though. But let me see. Let me look real close and see if I see any signs of development of a green bean. And I know they're coming because the little flowers and stuff are on it. So we'll keep an eye on that, y'all. My flowers that I usually have. And look, y'all, these are my peas. So I didn't know what I threw in this bag. Because nothing was coming up. These came out of my greenhouse. And you know what? I don't think them is peas. Oops. So I put something in the wrong bag. My peonies, they fell over because of the rain. But like I said, they do it every year. I'm growing stuff and everything I can. And don't ask me, these gonna be some flowers. But my flowers is late coming up. What I'm gonna do, these are some back here too, that I did different. Like I'm gonna keep talking about that winter sowing, y'all, because it works. It works. It's a little rabbit somewhere. I still haven't found it. Okay, so back here, I moved my cucumbers over. These are going to be cucumbers that's still covered up. I re-sowed some beets in there, and it's borage. That's a flower, and it's supposed to be good for pests. And so I have been harvesting from my beets. Wait a minute. My radishes. I have been harvesting the leaves. So yeah, I've been eating those like salad. Here's my carrots. And I got 2 bags, but that's me. And I said I wasn't going to forget what was in them, but I did. So there you have it. So I moved You know, last year, let me tell y'all, it seemed like I had a lot of stuff going on, and I was running. I mean, I was doing a whole lot of stuff. But this time, either I done got more crates. I done got more crates. I did get more crates, y'all, because I sell them. So look at all those that's stacked up over there, and I got some in the garage. But I made it. I call myself making a little fort going across here. But I think everything in here has to do with flowers. My marigolds, I grew these from seeds. This was an overwinter marigold, so I'll be glad when the flowers get on them because I need them. And I think this is mint in that pot. I want to show y'all cocos. Down here is black currant mint. I ran over it with the lawnmower, but I will be harvesting some of that. That's one of them helicopters. And I really, this is my peppermint. Over here is my peppermint. And I really, I'm probably not supposed to be picking them like this, but I am today. I really got to harvest this before it get too big because I put these in the freezer for tea. I don't want to cut them because they'll grow. They'll grow, and that's my lemon balm. I don't know if anybody lives here would like to have some lemon balm. I'm just letting it grow all over my yard, and I'm gonna let it. Right now it's strong, so I'm going to. You know what? I really ain't got time for this, but I'm gonna pick some. I could cut it, but I don't want to, cause I know this mint is invasive. If you don't want it in your yard, plant it in a pot. But I got so much stuff trying to get in my yard. It's like, what's that man? Talk to the animals and they'll talk back to you. That's what kind of yard I've developed. And stuff is everywhere. So the more stuff I plant, whether they eat it or it's resistant, I'm going to do it. You know why? Because it's my yard. And I don't have to answer to nobody on my property about what I do or don't do. So if I have a yard full of mint, I don't care if I sell my house. That's their problem. They'll see what I got in my backyard. And if they don't like it, don't buy it. Not that I'm selling. I'm just saying. I'm just talking. But yeah, I'm picking. Look, that's mint. Okay, y'all. So I had to cover these back up. Those are watermelons. I'm gonna re-sow some seeds out here. This is my one tomato plant. The birds is flying by. They think I'm coming to mess with them, but they better go somewhere because they pooping all on top of my stuff. That's why I'm glad I didn't take this off. My spinach is starting to come. That's a honeydew melon and a small one. And I need to put something on that. And these are my watermelons. They stretching out, but I'm gonna let them breathe in a minute. But I gotta watch these birds. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all on a little, like I said, I leave these bricks here. Storm last night. So let me show y'all something. I'm not gonna open it all the way up. But when it storm, this is what I do. I tie it down. Bungee cords from one end to the next. I'm making sure it don't move. But while you in here, look, my tomatoes that I was struggling trying to grow, my late. This is everything that's growing inside of here. That's more tomatoes. And I'm not going to water it till I come back. So I seen a lady that said when you have suckers on a plant, now this one man said you could stick them in dirt. I don't trust that. I'll put them in water to see if they'll root themselves so I can have more tomatoes. That's my kale and my collards. And I'm going to continue to harvest them and eat off of them. My celery. Planted some sage in this pot right here. I don't know what those are. They're probably flowers. Everything is just thrown together like that. And tomatoes and more collars. I had to take them out of the cups, like my little cups here, and put them in a bag. But now I'm running out of space. Something has to get ready to be done. And there's my little angel. There's my little tub. And these are my lights. And you can see the wind blowing. And it's really humid in here right now. And I'm not going to water nothing until I come back, because it's probably going to rain again. But I got all the windows open. So I'm out of here. See the wind blowing, y'all? Let me show y'all. I just got one side and that's it. Feels good out here, though. So I'm zipping it back down. Yep. And I'm going to place my bricks back over it just to protect it from the winds. And I'm not watering anything today because it rained so last night. And these are my hibiscus. They're finally coming up. And you can harvest hibiscus and make tea, just like these grapevine leaves. If y'all ever eaten grape leaves, they are very good. You can just wrap them in rice. So, anywho, I got to go. I'm going up here. And I looked these little flowers up. They said they're biennials. And they have a medicinal purpose too. There goes some lemon balm right there. And all my other Coco, they're squirrely. Look. Oh, look at Coco, y'all. Squirrely was walking along the fence. She just jumped up on their house. Come on. Come on, I don't know how you missed her. You missed her being nosy. You're not allowed in your yard. Don't be sniffing now. See her, y'all? Y'all see Coco? She be on those squirrels. Yep, Squirrely trying to run your fence. Gotta watch her. And I am charging up all my generators day after day because I'm gonna run my dehydrator. I'm a dehydrator. What they call those little onions? Scallions. I don't know. They the real thin onions with just the bulb on the bottom. That I used to like eating out of the garden with like a piece of cheese. Okay, y'all, so that's the view. And I hope y'all enjoy this video. Stay tuned, because, listen, the birds were screaming this morning. Come on. Let Coco back in. The birds were screaming. Uh-oh. You hear them? They ain't gone yet. Y'all making too much noise. Hey! Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. My word for today, I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I'll show y'all it is well with my soul. I hope it's well with y'all. Today I am going to be performing my first wedding ever, and I'm excited. So I gotta get ready. I know y'all seen that.